Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Upcoming Games, and this time we're doing it for March of 2025. Look at some games coming out. This ain't a full list. It's just the ones that we think are cool or interesting or maybe a little off-color even, just kind of depends.
Off-color?
Well,
what kind of show is this?
Rated mature.
I did not sign up for this.
Yeah, today I'm joined by a longtime friend, co-host, gaming cohort, Strano. So if you watch our Lord of the Rings series, Lord of the Rings Online series, which if you haven't, you're missing out on some gold. YouTube gold. Maybe like YouTube bronze, but well, whatever is what it is. So Strano has no idea what's going on here. He has no idea what the list is. I've kind of made it up. He's just going to kind of ad-lib as we go. But we got, I think, 8 games coming out in March. There's more than that, but these 8 are awesome. The second one especially. Strano will know what it is when it comes on. But we're going to kick it off with 2 Point Museum, which is coming out March the 4th for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. And if you don't know what 2 Point game series is, it's phenomenal. Like me and Strano have dealt with a little bit of this. I think maybe the 2 Point Hospital a little bit. But it's funny, it's quirky, it's like a building management life sim, I guess is what you'd call it. But it's great, man. It's good fun.
Dude, I could see a lot of enjoyment to be had building your museum set, gathering the tiger shark.
Tiger shark, dude. Like they take, this one's kind of cool because now instead of just building, you can send your people like on excavations or something or whatever, and they find bones or whatever, bring it back to your museum. It's kind of cool.
Which is that Five Nights at Freddy's? What was that?
I don't even know. Hey, some of this stuff you don't ask, man. You just be like, oh, okay. And by the way, if anybody wants to watch some gameplay of this, go check out Blond Logic Gaming. I'll throw her in the description below. She got this early access and has played through some of it, and it's pretty good stuff. It's good stuff. But 2 Point, man, it's just
yeah, 2 Point's a great series. They keep bringing it. Keep bringing it.
I think they're published by Sega. Does that sound right? Yeah, they're published by Sega.
I don't know. I am not prepared.
I am not prepared.
But I have seen the previews for this, and it looks like 2 Point goodness.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I think holds it back a little bit, I think it's single player only. So
yeah,
I think multiplayer would be pretty cool with this. Just saying.
Co-op.
Co-op, man. The Swim Reaper. I want some of those, like in a real.
Like the Nazgul sharks.
Well, if I make a lot of money, that's what I'm going to do. I'm pulling in big ass fish tanks in my house that has all these weird fish in it. That's what I'm going to do. And my wife's just going to love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one looks great. Like I said, March 4th is the official release. It has early access. You can buy it now, I think. But anybody who hasn't played this one, give it a shot. Or it's got 2 Point this, 2 Point Hospital. Yeah, Sega.
Sega.
All right.
Cool deal.
So there's 2 Point Museum. Second on the list, Strano. Split Fiction, baby. Coming out March the 6th. Oh. Now, yeah, okay. From the makers of It Takes Two. Strano and I have played through that game. It's probably, if not the best, it's pretty damn close to the best co-op game ever. Eh?
Right.
You agree?
Yes. Joseph Ferris. Yeah,
dude, that dude's got it going on, man.
Game director Joseph Ferris. We know all his work. Tele2 Brothers, etc.
Yes, it's just so good. And this one, just so y'all know, this will be played on our channel hopefully March 6th or pretty damn close to that time frame. We're going to play through this, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I can't wait.
No, definitely. I love science fiction. I love fantasy. I love how they're mixing those genres.
Yes.
And if you're not going to get a lot of buy-in from that.
Oh, for sure. And for people who aren't familiar with this, like this is a co-op only game. Like it can only be played co-op. Yeah. So that kind of sets it apart. It's just like It Takes Two. But, I mean, it's the Hazelight Studios is so good, man. It's published by Electronic Arts, which is
dude,
one of those.
Is that one arm in the other arm?
Check that out, dude. Can you imagine? Yes.
Joseph Ferris is so good at making different game mechanics so you have to work together to make it work. And I'm interested to see what all he pulls out.
Oh, me too, man. That's why I played the It Takes Two with you, not my wife, because I didn't
Yeah.
want to go through an actual divorce.
Because you want it to be enjoyable.
Well, there's that too. Hope she don't watch this video, but
She will.
anyways. But Split Fiction, dude, come on, man. Look, you can ride a sandfish.
Right? Yeah.
Come
You
on.
can self serve or whatever. I'm for it.
As a giant pussy cat.
that was what you are correct.
That's a big one, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I really like the science fiction mixed with the fantasies. Each one of the characters have their own interest, and they don't get each other at first, I'm sure.
Right.
And they learn to work together. It's just perfect co-op chemistry.
It's going to be a fantastic game. And like you said, we're going to play this live on our channel. So it's not if you want to watch it, you do want to watch it. So be there for that one.
Right.
Okay, next up, come on. Everybody knows WWE. We got WWE 2K25 coming out. What's coming out? March the 13th. So, you know, I don't know about you, Strano. I haven't played a wrestling game in like
It's been a while.
Since, like,
it's been a while.
I want to say N64 days, like NWO times. That's where I kind of left off. So
I may be there with you, actually.
it's been a while. And those were some great games, dude. Like, those were some of the funnest wrestling games ever. This one looks
Right.
good. Don't get me wrong. This one's kind of got, like, the new wrestlers, and it's got, of course, you can see some Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. I mean, it's got some
yeah,
good
they're
ones
gonna-
coming back.
They're going to have the legends.
So it's, yeah, it does have, actually, it's called Legends, I think, in there, maybe. But,
Fair enough.
you know, they got some good stuff coming, like the My Rise storyline to play. It's got 4-player online co-op, I believe. You know, it's wrestling games. They're always fun, and 2K normally does it right.
Your personality, your journey, is that like you get to kind of create your own little, like, if you're going to be a good guy or a bad guy, and
That's how I get it, man. I think you
Oh,
kind of pick
man.
it. That's pretty cool. That's a neat little
Yeah.
caveat, I think.
yeah, probably get to do your costume and your stage makeup. Be pretty
Yep.
Sweet.
I mean, look at that ladder matches, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'd like to get in the wrestling ring with you sometime and just throw you around.
Dude, I'd be like Rey Mysterio. You better hit me. I'd be like dumping and dodging and jumping off the ropes.
I'd be like
Bro.
Superfly.
Superfly.
I'd be on that top rope.
Yeah, get your big ass on the top rope. I want to see that. Yes. So, you know, any wrestling fans, March 13th, it's your day. Follow the Undertaker. Such a badass, dude.
Oh man, yeah, that looks like a good one.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they don't screw it up too bad.
2K25.
All right, now this one is familiar to pretty much any JRPG fan. Xenoblade Chronicles. This is the Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, coming out March 20th for Nintendo Switch. So it's not a new game, it's a remaster. It's coming out for the Switch now, but anybody that knows this game knows that it is a beauty. It's like Final Fantasy-ish, I would say.
Yeah.
That type of combat, that type of look and feel to it, you know. It's a great game. It's got fantastic combat, excellent story, beautiful environments. I'm a Xenoblade fan. This is
Okay.
going to be a
I've
purchase
never,
for me.
I've never played a Xenoblade game.
Oh,
I haven't.
okay, that's got to be put on the list then, dude.
It's got to be put on the list.
It's-
You're gonna teach me how to play one.
Dude, it's too good, man.
It looks great. The world looks very compelling.
It really is outstanding. Like, I mean, it really reminds me of Final Fantasy. And the new Final
Gotcha.
Fantasy stuff is, ooh, so nice.
But is this turn-based combat or is it live action?
Yeah, kind of a combination of both. I mean, I say that. I don't
Okay.
know how they're going to do it in the Definitive Edition, though. I really don't know if they're going to change that up any, or I don't know. I haven't looked up enough information on that to be for sure, to be honest. But like the mech
Okay.
stuff, look at this. Come on, man. Anything with a mech, we got to try that out.
Yeah.
It's
Mech
beautiful.
Warrior.
Look at that.
Perfect. I like my mechs.
It's just it's a beautiful game. So like right here,
Yeah, I see the
it
damage
still looks
going
like
out
it's
and-
pretty much turn based, which
Yeah,
I
but
would not think they would go away from that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Dragon Age kind of turn-based slash, like live action.
True. And that may be what they've done. I don't really know. Like I said, I've not looked at the details on it too hardcore because this is kind of one of those that I want to go in blindly and see what's changed in the definitive edition and just play it from the get-go without knowing a whole lot about it. So, you know.
I'm used to going into things blindly, so I get it.
Okay, fair enough. Did you see the lady with the blue hair?
Yes.
What does that remind you of? Come on, Fifth Element. That gets me every time.
Yeah, well, it seems like everything comes back to Leland with you.
Okay, fair enough. Whatever.
It's like, I was a 16-year-old boy, and I became a man the day I watched Fifth Element.
Oh, good God, man. It may have had something to do with that. I don't know. You know.
That's when you started growing your facial hair.
Yes. Yep. Voice change, facial hair that day, the night I watched Fifth Element. Jesus.
So bad.
But anybody interested in that one coming out March the 20th for Switch? Okay, now this one, I don't know if this needs much introduction or not. New Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out the 20th as well, March 20th. So,
Right.
Strano, I don't know, man. I have high hopes for this one. I don't know how many Assassin's Creeds there are. Like,
Oh, no.
I don't even.
I'm
have
sure
it
there's a
recorded.
list on Wikipedia, but
Probably so. Somewhere it's
I don't
out
think
there.
anybody's going to hold it to you that you don't know how many.
I don't. And like, there's some that's been really good, like Valhalla. So good. Loved Valhalla. That was a good game. I know a lot of people have some flack with that one. I thought it was pretty good. But like this one is kind of different because you can play two characters. It's single player, but like you can switch between like a
yes.
ninja assassin and the samurai, like the little bit bulkier hack and slash type guy.
Right, you can sneak in, or
Right.
you can do full frontal assault, which I know you like.
God. I don't know why I invited you on here.
Yeah, you do. No,
What?
but this does look neat with that gameplay, and like you may try that full on assault several times, and then not work out for you, and just go, okay, I'm gonna go assassin.
True. That's what I like about it. It's something a little bit different than they've done before. And I know some of their games recently maybe hadn't panned out so well. So maybe
Well,
this
I
is like
mean-
their comeback story, I hope.
I think they do need to get a little more dynamic with their mechanics. The mechanics were really good
Correct.
at first, but after 20 games, it's time to spice things up.
It probably is close to 20, dude. You may not, that number may not be too far off, no kidding.
Well, if they figure out what number it is, because somebody's going to know, they can just go ahead and drop that in the comments.
Yeah, true. Yeah, somebody put that down there. But the cool thing is, the gameplay does, like you said, looks good. The story looks good. But there's another piece of it to where now you can create a customizable like hideout where you can train your crew, you can craft gear. It's kind of like the base building aspect of the game. So they're kind of trying to bring in other stuff, you know, to make it a little appealing to a broader
is
audience,
cool.
maybe. But I mean, come on, dude, if you want to be a samurai, look at that.
Yeah. No, I think that's
Damn.
a cool.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on, Ubisoft. Don't screw this one up, please.
Yeah, please.
All right, now for the anime fans, we got one, Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. Now, that's one anime, Strano, I'm not familiar with. I don't know about you, dude.
No, I'm not either. I know that it's big. Like
Big.
You hear Bleach. I know. I've not like been exposed to it, but I've heard of it.
I haven't either, man. I kind of wish I would because I had a little background knowledge of what the game might be, but I know that it's based on anime. It's based on the comic book and the show, kind of both. But it looks pretty badass. It's published by Bandai Namco, so they don't put their name on just anything. Not in my opinion.
No, but they do copyright strike just about
Oh,
every day.
yes, sir, they do. Yes, they do.
But I do like the anime style, the
Yeah.
hand drawn look to it, or
Same.
the anime look to the 3D models. I've always loved that.
The combat looks pretty badass too, man, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like your typical anime fighting game with the fast action,
Right.
quick combos, and probably tying those together. I'm gonna get you got a hit counter, and it gets pretty high before the end of the
True,
movie.
that's what I expect too. I think it's like a lot of sword play, so I think that's a lot of it. Like I think the combat is pretty much based around the sword play, to be honest. But I figure with this one, it's going to be more of the story. Like if you know the Bleach anime, like you're going to want to play this just to find out kind of maybe what's changed or what they're introducing or that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Looks cool though. I mean, I'm
Yeah, I'm not against it.
no. I just don't know enough about this anime.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I'm not drawn to it because, like you said, I'm not familiar with the anime, but
Right.
Bleach, Birth of Souls.
You know, looks cool. Now here we go. So mix up some blood and gore right here, buddy, right out of the gate. Killing Floor 3. Yeah, this one's coming out March the 25th for I think PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Yeah, it's a first-person zombie shooter, so it's pretty much what you would expect out of the trailer right here.
I wonder if this is going to have the multiplayer. Doesn't some of the
Oh,
Killing Floor have multiplayer?
yeah, this one actually has 6-player multiplayer. You imagine that, dude? 6-player? That could be badass to play. But you got to find some dudes to jump in this one with. It looks pretty good.
We definitely can do that. Nothing like co-op shooters.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a newish Left 4 Dead.
Okay, yeah. You got the archer there. He didn't make it, but...
But yeah, I want something other than a bow, man.
Yeah, I don't want a bow.
And we're going to finish it up here, man, with Atomfall.
Atomfall.
I think this one's supposed to be coming out the 27th of March. And it's something a little different. It's like an action-adventure RPG. It is single-player. It just looks pretty damn cool to me, man. It's like one of those...
It does.
You know, it's like an RPG, so you pretty much scavenge, craft, barter, fight, all that crap in there. But you're doing it across the British countryside.
The post-apocalyptic British countryside, apparently.
True. I think it's based...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's based around, like... It's a fictional reimagining of a real-world event. I don't remember what that real-world event was, but... So that's kind of cool.
Oh, come on. Now I got to find out what the real
Oh, dude, I didn't think about that, dude. I suck, I know.
It's like terrible.
But me and my son actually just got done playing a little bit of that Sniper's Elite, and this is the same group that created Sniper's Elite. Sniper Elite. Tripwire. I think so it is. No, Rebellion. Sorry. Tripwire was Killing Floor 3. But yeah, Rebellion does some good work, so it looks cool, man. It just...
The Windscale nuclear disaster in northern England. Okay. So they're going to expand that as if everybody got infected by the nuclear fallout. Cool.
I think it's cool, man. I think it's a neat little take on a real world event.
All right. That's coming out the end of March 27th.
Yes, sir. Looks good, man. But that's the 8 that we looked at and thought was appealing enough. There's a whole lot more, guys. Like every month, there's just so many bangers. There's just not enough freaking time to play it.
Yeah, the only thing that I want to critique on your little list here, and I liked your list, and this is the first time we've done this in such a long time.
True.
And I'm glad you invited me on, but I will say, all of them were really good. I didn't have enough to make fun of. I was ready to make fun of some stupid date railgun, like some crazy off the wall, like...
I think there was a couple, and I
deep steam picks.
The ones you're like, where the hell did that come from? Yeah, I know, right? It's coming back. Don't worry. It's going to be here next time. I'll make sure you have something good.
We'll have at least a couple to surprise me with. Some bad games.
I'm going to throw some dandies at you, dude. I'm going to go on like Steam's adult genre.
We don't have to
find
do
some
that.
Weird tentacle shit or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Anyways,
you act like you'd have to look hard. You're like, you got to save to your favorites.
It's on my playlist. Comes across the very top. Jesus.
But no, I think the Split Fiction, dude, that's the one I'm looking forward to. Of all the titles, me and you playing Split Fiction. I'm not big on the blood and guts Killing Floor, but I do like those zombie shooter games.
It's one of those that's fun with a group. You know what I mean? It's fun to play with a big group, but I'm with you, dude. Out of the list, there's some good ones on here, but Split Fiction, March 6th, that's a purchase day one right there.
All right, sounds good.
We're going to weave that into our Lord of the Rings Online series too, man. Figure that out.
Oh yeah. We got to play some other games, but right now, I'm really hooked on getting the Mordor.
True, same here, brother. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave us a comment below on what you think about the list. Anything else in March coming out that looks good to you, and we'll catch you coming out in April.